Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Bitcoin Bulletin, your source for all things cryptocurrency. I'm your host today, and we're about to dive into a story that's got everyone talking. A $2.5 trillion Avalanche warning is heading straight at the US dollar, and it could be just what the Bitcoin price needs to reach gold's market capitalization. We've seen the Bitcoin price smash through $100,000 for the first time since February, with some experts even predicting a $1 million price tag. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million per Bitcoin. But what's behind this sudden surge in value? Well, it all starts with US President Donald Trump's crypto czar, David Sacks, who recently issued a rare prediction for the Bitcoin price. Now, Sacks isn't exactly known for his crypto expertise, but his warning has sparked a perfect storm of risk assets. The Fed, which left rates on hold this week, is widely expected to begin cutting interest rates soon, and some are predicting a $2.5 trillion sell-off of US dollars and dollar-denominated assets held by major Asian exporters. That's right, folks, we're talking about a staggering amount of money, $2.5 trillion. And if the dollar weakens and the Fed cuts interest rates, as some analysts warn, it could be a recipe for disaster. The dollar's value has been on shaky ground lately, with the Taiwan dollar and other Asian currencies making big jumps in recent days. The experts at Horizon SLJ Capital are warning that investors should be on high alert for such a nonlinear sell-off in the dollar, which they say could have serious consequences. We continue to believe the risks of investors being blindsided by such a nonlinear sell-off in the dollar continue to rise, says Stephen Jen, Chief Executive and Co-Chief Investment Officer. Now, some experts think that if the dollar sells off, it could flow into Bitcoin, which has rebounded back to near its all-time price. Bitcoin spot, exchange-traded funds have been inflowing at a rapid pace. U.S. states are passing laws allowing their treasuries to hold Bitcoin, and even sovereign wealth funds and pension funds are tiptoeing into the market. So, what does this mean for the future of Bitcoin? Well, according to Standard Chartered Bank's head of crypto research, Jeff Kendrick, the dominant story for Bitcoin has changed again. It was correlation to risk assets, he writes. It then became a way to position for strategic asset reallocation out of U.S. assets. It is now all about flows. And those flows are coming in many forms, from U.S. states to sovereign wealth funds, and even the likes of Bill Miller IV, who's predicting Bitcoin will eclipse gold's $20 trillion market capitalization. I apologize that my $120,000 second quarter target may be too low, says Miller. Bitcoin's back in the six figures with a lot of room to go. And it seems like he might just be right, folks. If you compare its primary functional use case, a check and a balance on the lack of accountability in fiat unit creation, we still have a long way to go. So there you have it, a $2.5 trillion Avalanche warning is heading straight at the US dollar, and it could be just what Bitcoin needs to reach new heights. Stay ahead of the curve with Bitcoin Bulletin, your source for all things cryptocurrency.